So I'm doing things a little bit differently here. I already have some cards set out to get a idea of what's happening here, because I felt like I just felt drawn to my deck all of a sudden. Also, I apologize if I look dirty. I just got off work. My cat is trying so hard to lay on the cards. Come over here. Over here, babes. Come here. Over here. Not on the cards, sweetheart. Oh. It could be a sign that you have some kind of divine protection at the moment, because, okay, so you're coming out as the Empress. And this person's coming out as the Page of Swords. I usually do not lay out cards like this. It's where I have you in one pile and then this person in the other pile, but it's just happened that way. So the first pile, you, is how people are perceiving you. I've only got one row laid out so far, but basically people think that you have multiple choices in life, that basically you have the world in the palm of your hands and things happen quick for you. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the High Priestess or Magician came out, because people, I feel, think that you can create anything, that you have options, that you can have whatever you want, and you're sitting, like, you're able to easily get finances if you want finances, that you have kind of a good business sense. They think that you're very abundant. This other person in the Page of Swords automatically tells me that they might be a little bit immature with how they present themselves. I'm almost getting a kind of a naive, immature vibe from that card. What are you doing? I think that, oh, you just got me so hairy. I think that they either have or they want love, because they perceive you as having, like, everything that you want. I'm sensing a lot of jealousy here. They're either they're not happy with, like, they have everything they could ever want, I feel like, but they're walking away from this because of their ego. They're perceiving something to be not exactly what they want. Their ego is kind of overpowering their perception, I want to say. And then the second row on them, I'm getting that they're very, I'm getting a kind of a jealousy vibe here, to where they're very defensive and like they're having to, they feel like they have to stand their ground in some sort of way, and the only way to appease their ego is to take or steal something from you. This might be a workplace thing or a living situation. The Wheel of Fortune came out. I'm getting that they want, right now I'm hearing Destiny Swap. They want to trade what they have for what you have. What this came out under the Ace of Cups. I'm wondering here if maybe they're being naive and rejecting someone who truly cares about them because they want more, but that's, I feel like, the most that they could get. Like, they have a really good situation. I'm almost getting that maybe you have a wealthy partner and they want to take your partner. Let me pull some more cards though. Oh, what leads me to believe that is because the Two of Cups came out at the bottom with the Ace of Swords and the Magician. And then the Justice. I feel like they think it would justify them to take what you have. I also think that if they had the opportunity, they would spread lies about you or your person to break up your connection. Because they see them as the King of Pentacles. And they want to have what you have. If you have a person, or it could be you that they want. For some reason my cat just always wants to step all over this other person, so that's how he feels about them, I guess. Let's pour. I have the Star here. I think makes me think of pouring. You might be an Aquarius. They want to pour out your cup. We're gonna pull some more on you. Tell me more about this person, please. Okay, so I'm getting that people perceive you as having a lot, but maybe you actually, internally, you face a lot of anxiety, perhaps. Nope, almost didn't want to flip. I feel like maybe you're just moving through life kind of blindly. Like, yes, you move quickly, like the Knight of Swords tried to come out. Yes, you move quickly, but you don't really know what you're doing. You're just doing what you can in order to nurture your money, your finances. I am getting that with that you are skilled in whatever you do, and you actually care about your occupation. You actually put effort in, I want to say. But I'm getting that you're just unsure in life, perhaps. You just don't. I guess you have opportunities, but you never know if it's gonna last or not. This other person. I'm getting that this other person wants to ruin opportunities for you. This just landed on your side, referring to them. They're wanting to take what you have. This could either be maybe a position at work, or a relationship. With the Two of Cups, it's some kind of relationship, whether it be love or business, or could be anything. They think that if they take from you, it'll lead to a better life. they think that they're thinking that this person would be a better teammate for them, but I'm getting that they wouldn't really contribute much. Like in a group setting, they would never be you. They're not as good, or they wouldn't know how to work in the same way with the same ethic as you do, because they're the Page of Pentacles while you're sitting pretty as the Queen of Pentacles. Like, they don't have the know-how or the will to do what you do. Tell me more about the Empress, please. Temperance, King of Wands, I just got a big old whiff of sage. So this person could be trying to take you out of a relationship also, and they might approach you as this King of Wands, to where maybe they try to seduce you, especially if you're in a committed relationship already. They want to cause a tower. For some reason with these cards, I'm getting that you're intuitively picking up on this already. You can sense that this is coming, and they're doing all this so that they can take your finances. Tell me more about this Page of Swords. I'm probably not going to show you the cards anymore. I say that and then I still. So they're thinking that they can move forward in life. They can seize all of their obstacles and move forward in life and have a happy home if they got together with you. And this is backstabbing energy. They're lying. They want to take from you. Tell me more about the Empress. The Hierophant. This might be some kind of lesson for you. The Hierophant. Five of Pentacles. I'm almost getting a vibe that you've gone through this in the past, to where maybe you let somebody either lure you out of a relationship, or you got someone with someone who was they didn't have the right intentions, and this is being done again, but you're needing to make the right decision to show that you've learned. I'm getting that this is Spirit, like, nurturing you. They're like teaching you, like, hey, this is right from wrong, and they're trying to see if you actually learned, because if you didn't, you're going to be out in the cold. You're going to be unstable. Tell me more about this Page of Swords. Who thinks they're smart, but the Empress is smarter. Nine of Pentacles came out. That's how they view you. Being very abundant. Even if you don't have a whole lot of money, they're thinking that you do. Knight of Wands. Three of Swords. They're thinking they come in and just take advantage. Okay, so they're thinking that this is the King of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and Death. They're thinking that you're gonna be in this like lustful energy and that you'll just willingly give up what you have for them. They're presenting themselves as the King of Cups, but they're really the Page of Swords. They think that causing conflict in your life is going to grow their finances. And this is overall going to lead to them looking really foolish. Maybe they're going to be giving up all that they have in order to pursue this, and it's going to kind of blow up in their face. Tell me more about the Empress, please. Probably about out of cards. Okay, we're going to talk about the connection of yours, whether it's a work, partnership, or love. Ace of Swords. I think this has a lot to do with work. Justice. Or just your intelligence. I think that they think that you're not as intelligent as you really are, or as they don't think you're very intelligent. But your intelligence is gonna win the situation. You're still gonna have everything that you have now, plus your reward for overcoming this situation is going to lead to more abundance. Okay, so with what's out so far, the burdens that they're sending you, and these are burdens in the form of words. They're saying things to you. These things that you're saying, they're saying, you're alchemizing this into abundance. The Sun card came out. So I'm getting that maybe they're saying things behind your back. They're acting very backstabby in the sidelines. But you intuitively are picking up on this, and either your spirit team is doing it for you because they're tired of seeing people do this to you, or you are into it. Like I said, you're picking it up. You can actually hear this happening. Whether they don't know that you can hear this, but you can hear it, and you're taking it all in. You're resting on it, and then you're alchemizing it into like whatever makes you happy, abundance for you. This negativity is just bringing you happiness. So I think that if you don't know already, this reading is telling you not to fall for whatever situation this is, to listen to your intuition and turn this person down, alchemize their words and their ridicule and their stupidity into your happiness. Be careful who you trust, because not everyone has good intentions. And Spirit's trying to nurture you right now. Sometimes lessons may seem really cruel and hard, but it's all to teach you to, the Hierophant caught my eye, to teach you how to protect yourself, how to elevate yourself. But yeah, that's the reading. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Oh, I just flipped one more card, and it was the Three of Cups. So you're gonna be celebrating in some kind of way. This is gonna lead to a lot of fulfillment if you conquer this lesson. Bye-bye.